Hey everybody, it's Jay with Echo Benefit Solutions in the car, headed to an appointment, always a good thing. And I was listening to some of the podcasts I listen to get different points of view on things that are going on in the world. And you'd have to be living under a rock, a big rock, to not know there's an election coming up. And I am not touching that with a 10-foot pole with a Band-Aid on it. But there's kind of a contrast, of philosophies that is more and more evident in America and all over the world. And there's basically 2 points of view. There's the point of view that more speech is better. Free speech is best. The more people that can say what they think, whether it's offensive, whether it's stupid, whether it's wrong, even if it's disingenuous, more speech is better. The other side of that coin is that, speech has to be controlled because people can't handle it. It's disinformation. It's doesn't respect the science, and all of those criteria, they're all moving targets, because the science says one thing today and something completely different tomorrow. What's disinformation today, 2 months from now, is actually the new policy of the people that were saying it was disinformation 2 months ago. So more speech is better. You should be able to defend your thoughts. You should be able to defend your ideas. You should be able to prove why somebody else is lying or wrong, by explaining, by convincing, by educating. But that's not the way that side goes. They ban it, make it illegal, make it hate speech. And also, kind of in the marketplace of business and things like that. And I do insurance, so I think more competition is better. More players, more options. Competition brings prices down, brings costs down for a consumer. And who couldn't use some of that right now? I think more competition is better. It's a little bit more chaotic, and you have to be on your game a little bit more to compare and contrast the possibilities. But more is better. You don't get mad when you go to the grocery store and there's 20 different kinds of fiber cereal, so why would you get mad at options, for insurance? The other side of that coin wants the government to run all of it, and they think the government can handle it best, can handle it better than the private sector, the evil capitalists, whatever. I mean, listen, I ain't here to defend insurance companies. They suck. But having worked for the government for most of my adult life, and then now I'm a patient in the VA system. God bless people that work at the VA. Some of you guys and ladies are tremendous, but that system sucks. And now you're going to take the equivalent of that system and apply it to everybody and think that's going to work out. You want your kid to be in, you want your pediatrician's office to run like the VA. Yeah, that's what you're going to get. So ask somebody in the Native American health system how that's working for them. If you want to take the veteran thing out of it, that's healthcare the government's in charge of. So you want it free, you get what you pay for. It's terrible. So I think, if you're on the side that wants the government to be in charge of everything, if you're on the side that wants to shut people up, take away people's right to speak, even if they make you see red, like, if that's your instinct, you're on the wrong side. I ain't telling you to vote for, but you're on the wrong side. You are not in favor of freedom, and you're not in favor of individual liberty and responsibility. You're just not. You can't make that case. You can't make the case that taking people's rights away is good for the world, because it's just not true. Open a history book. It doesn't end well. And if you're on the side of free speech and free markets and all that kind of stuff, you kind of have a responsibility to educate the people around you in a non-I told you so douchey way. You don't win people over by saying nah, I told you. You have to set a good example, and you have to explain to people why. Why is gas double the price it is now? Was a couple years ago? Why are mortgage rates insanely high? Why does the Affordable Care Act get less affordable every year? You have to be able to make that case to people in a way that doesn't, come across as, partisan, So, just a thought. Brazil, United Kingdom, y'all done lost your minds. So, I feel bad for the people that live there. But if you voted for it, you get what you pay for. So, thanks y'all. Have a great day.